What's going on, YouTube? Let's go ahead and pause this. We got a show to do. We got NFL Week 8 picks to submit. Welcome to KO Bets. My name is Bill. If you wouldn't mind, subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Would appreciate the support. Let's get into NFL Week 8 picks right now. Oh, shit. Let's see. Here we go. Alright, I use Draftkings, so the lines we're going to be looking at are on there. First game of the day. What the fuck is popping up here? Sorry about that. First game of the day is going to be the Chicago Bears at the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas is a 10-point favorite. Over-unders at 42.5. Bears with a big Monday night win over the Patriots. I do think this is a tougher game. I like Dallas's defense a lot. I like the fact that they're the home team in this situation. Dak is back. Yeah, there's a lot of things I think in Dallas's favor. Decent wide receivers. Bears secondary isn't the greatest. Just got rid of Robert Quinn recently as well. Let's check out the injury report, see if there's anything substantial on there on either side. Borum's out. Zeke is doubtful, but I mean, that's good to know. Like, Tony Pollard is probably a really good fantasy piece this week for daily fantasy. I think Pollard's tremendously productive when he gets opportunities in this offense, so I actually like that a lot for them. Yeah, I think providing, most of these questionable tags are available, and even if they're not, I really like Dallas in this game. I was leaning towards the Bears to cover the 10 points, and I think they could, but I'm going to guess Justin has a turnover or two in this game, or the Bears offense has a turnover or two, and that really just stifles their ability to keep the game close. Over-unders at 42.5. I'm going to go under. I think this is going to be a low-scoring affair, and then obviously I'm going to go with Dallas on the money line prediction. Not a game I love, but I am like the spread I don't love. Maybe 6.5 I would tease it down to, or even 2.5 for Dallas. I do like them to win this game, but 10 points is a lot. You are kind of banking on, I think, a turnover from the Bears offense to achieve that. Miami Dolphins taking on the Detroit Lions in Detroit. Over-unders at 52. Miami's the favorite, 3.5-point favorite on the road. I really like Miami in this spot. I think Miami's, they got Tua back. Defense looks banged up, but it looks like they're good to go for the most part. Xavier Howard, we'll see about him. But, yeah, fairly healthy. Some cornerbacks, it looks like, are out on the Detroit side of the ball. Detroit is... oh no, Amon-Ra has a concussion. I didn't know that. And DeAndre's just been kind of beat up. I mean, I like Detroit's ability to score the football. I think if weapons like Amon-Ra and DeAndre Swift are out, 52 points is actually... I think that'll be hard to get. Probably going to watch some of the game time status of some of these players, but give me Miami to cover the 3.5 points. I like them to win by probably a touchdown or more. Over-unders at 52. I'd initially, I'm marking over, but I just want to say, like, if Detroit's offense is banged up, it's going to be probably tough for them to move the ball. Miami, obviously on the money line. Next game is Pittsburgh at Philadelphia, taking on the Eagles. I think you gotta like Philly in this spot. Pittsburgh did have a big performance against the. Let's just do NFL schedule. They did have a big game. Oh yeah, by the way, we've got the London game. I mean, it's tough to roll with either of these teams, but looks like Broncos are up by 4. I won't submit a pick on that. Unfortunately, I'm dealing with some computer issues, and hopefully I'll have the new, the setup I've been using recently back up and running fairly soon. Yeah, I thought the Steelers had a really good performance against someone recently, but oh, the Bucks? Was that what it was? Yeah, but the Bucks are kind of struggling. I mean, I think Philly's the more complete team in this game for sure. Love Philly on the money line. The 11.5 points is interesting. How is Pittsburgh against the run? Let's see. Here, total rushing yards. 4.1 yards per carry. How does that rank? I guess NFL team defensive stats. Because, I mean, Philly's going to run the ball, and they're deep. I don't know how many points, Pittsburgh's going to be able to put up, but if they're able to stop Philly's run attack, or at least stifle it, slow it down, that's great news for them. Let's see here. Oh, I want to go to defensive rushing and just mostly look at yards per carry. And I saw him there. 4.1 yards per carry, really good. Defensively, really sound. And Philly's on the other end of the spectrum. They're one of the, I guess, poorer performing run defenses. But, yeah, I really don't see Pittsburgh scoring that many points. I guess I'm going to take Philly to cover the 11.5. I would love Philly in this spot by a closer margin, like a touchdown, but yeah, for the sake of having to make a pick, I'm going to take Philly to cover the 11.5. Over-unders at 42.5. Give me under. Like I said, I just think Philly's gonna maybe score, but Pittsburgh's gonna have a lot of trouble out there. Arizona Cardinals at Minnesota taking on the Vikings. Arizona's a +4 underdog. I really like Arizona in this spot. Let's check out the injury report. I know Hopkins is back. All right, James Conner's out. Who's their backup? Eno Benjamin. Just making notes of this. I'm going to have a couple of, I think, daily fantasy lineups that I want to put out there. So Eno Benjamin, Pollard, going to be in line for, increased roles. I do think Arizona does tend to throw the ball a lot more. Yeah, Marquise Brown is hurt, but they just brought in Robbie Anderson. They got back Hopkins. Dortch has been decent. On the Vikings side of the ball, it looks like they're much healthier. I just like Arizona in this spot. I think I'm going to go with Arizona to cover the 4 points. I'm going to go with Arizona as a dog pick. Plus 170. Over-unders at 48.5. I'll go over 48.5. I think Minnesota's got great weapons, and it's a noon game, so Kirk Cousins will be, we'll see a good version of him, I think. New England Patriots taking on the Jets. Let's see. Just want to check my... Okay. New England Patriots at the New York Jets. Hall's hurt. They just brought in James Robinson on the Jets. Let's look at the injury report. Jets have been good. Based on what we saw last week, so is Zapp going to be the starter moving forward in New England? I don't know. Here it is. All right, Patriots. Injuries, looks like their center's out. And then for the Jets, Corey Davis is hurt. Obviously, Hall's done. I don't really understand at New York why you would favor the Patriots. So Jones is starting today. He's back to starting. Yeah, I still don't understand why, like, based on what we've seen from New England and New York, why New York isn't getting a little bit of a little more love in this game, especially as the home team. Over-unders at 40 points. I'm going to go over 40. I think New York's capable of scoring the ball, and I mean, Bears put up over 30 points on New England. I think New York is going to be able to move the ball, even without Hall. Robinson's very serviceable, and then we'll go with the Jets as another dog pick, plus 135. The Raiders taking on New Orleans at New Orleans. Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of what I've seen from New Orleans thus far. Let's see here. Just like the defense is not good. 42 points last week. The week before. And that was Thursday night, right? Where no primetime teams were scoring. 30 points to the Bengals. 32 to the Saints. Just really, really terrible defense in the last few games. And don't get me wrong, like, Dalton's turning the ball over, and that's a big part of what's going on. But, yeah, who's starting for New Orleans? Who is the Saints QB today? All right, I don't know. If someone knows and they're watching, you could help me out. But regardless, I don't really see any reason to pick the Saints, even in the dome at home. They just don't seem like a great football team, like a very complete football team. Raiders. Let's check the injury report. Looks like some questionable tags. Lattimore's out. Winston is full participant, so I'm guessing Winston's playing. Thomas is out. Yeah, I'm gonna guess Winston's the starter. You still got Taysom Hill. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Raiders here. Road favorite, -1.5. Over-under set to 48.5. We'll go over 48.5. Saints can run the ball very effectively, but I think they're still going to be a little turnover prone with Jameis at QB, and that defense is still a problem. And I like the Raiders. I like that team, even though, what's their record? 2-4. I think they're a better team than the Saints at 2-5. So give me the Raiders in this spot. Carolina Panthers at Atlanta taking on the Falcons. ATL is just, I think last week might have been the first week they didn't cover. Let's double check that though. Week 7. Did they even play? Oh yeah, they're there. Yeah, Bengals just smoked them. Yeah, that's right. Burrows had a great day. But I like Atlanta to win in this spot. I'd feel more comfortable with like a 3-point win, but Carolina is just so bad. Let's do it. Atlanta to cover the 4. Over-unders at 41.5. I'm going to go over 41.5. I think Atlanta's offense has been serviceable. Carolina is starting, who knows, at QB. The offense isn't good. The defense isn't great. But, yeah, we'll see what happens in this game. I'll go with Atlanta as the home favorite. Just a little bit better. Tennessee at Houston. Is Tannehill is ill, so Malik Willis is going to start against the Texans. Wow. Let's go with Tennessee here. They still have... Let's check the injury report first, right? Oh, we didn't check the... Panthers. Looks like everyone's full participant except for... Oh, their running back. Who's the Panthers running back? That's another guy we should write down, because I think Hubbard was so Foreman. Okay. Good to know. And then Falcons fairly healthy. Okay, now who are we looking for? We're looking for Tennessee here. It's like just questionables on the. I like the Titans to win here. I don't care if they've got their backup QB. They're just a better football team. Who knows? Maybe Malik Willis takes the reins of this offense and it just turns into something special for Tennessee. But I think he could win this game. I'm going to go over 39.5 as well. Houston's been not awful at moving the ball. And you still got Derrick Henry, who could find the end zone multiple times in this game. Yeah, give me Tennessee as the road favorite. The Giants at Seattle. This is an interesting game. I'm going to roll with... the Giants, I think, to continue to win. They're going to cover as the dogs, and I'll take the Giants on money line as the dog. Plus 140. Over-unders at 44.5. I guess I'll go under 44.5. I think the Giants win this game by keeping it close and, just, I don't know if they're going to win a shootout against Seattle on the road. Seattle's been really good, but the Giants have been really good as well. Good run defense. That Homer guy had a big week last week. Let's check out the injury report. Giants with some injuries for sure. But I like them to win in this spot. Move to 7-1. Unreal. The 49ers at the Rams. I mean, the Rams, what's their record this year? 3-3. 49ers are 3-4. Debo is out. You got Christian McCaffrey. How did Christian McCaffrey do in his debut? Did he get fed the ball? Was that last week? Eight rushes, 4.8 yards per carry. Didn't use him enough out of the backfield. Man, the 49ers are good. I like the 49ers. I like the Rams too, but I'd like to check out the injury report. Okay. One more time, I guess. Henderson's going to be the starter, it looks like, for the Rams. I'm going to go with the Rams in this spot. I think it's going to be a competitive game. It is a divisional game, though. They're the home team. Slight underdog. I guess it's a pick-em, but you get the point with them. I'll go over 42, and the Rams here at minus 110. Next game, we've got Washington at Indianapolis. I think, who's starting for Indy? It's not Matt Ryan anymore. I think Heineke might be starting for Washington. I really don't like what's going on in Indy or Washington so far this year. It's just Dodson's out, Jackson's out. Yeah, I don't like what's going on with either of these teams this year. I guess give me the home team here. Give me Indy to win, cover the 3 points. Over-unders at 39. I'm going overs on a lot of these this week. There's a lot of low-scoring games. I'm going to go over again here. Indy minus 145 money line. Green Bay at Buffalo. Green Bay's bad. Give me Buffalo all day. Minus 10.5. Over-unders 47. Let's go over 47. And Buffalo is a heavy favorite. Minus 450. And then give me Cincy tomorrow. 3 points. We'll go over 45. I like the Browns to score a few. Chubb is good, providing he's healthy. Let's see what's going on there. Jamar Chase is not playing this week. And then on the Browns side, they're without one of their best corners. So, yeah, give me Cincy in this spot. Money line and spread. Cincy minus 170. Let's highlight some lines I really like. I like Miami against Detroit. It's at 3.5 there. I'm open and not opposed to like teasing stuff down just to get it. I mean, you shouldn't be doing like let's see, give an example. Like, I'm probably not going to bet on Philly against Pittsburgh. I wouldn't. If you're going to tease it down to like a touchdown there, you might as well just take Pittsburgh. You're getting better odds. But for Miami there, just a point. I might consider that. Let's see. I like that line. I like the Jets in Arizona a lot as underdogs today. I like the Raiders in this spot, although they're road favorite. Let's see. I kind of like Tennessee. That one, we'll see how the noon games go, right? And then we'll see how those ones are going, and then maybe Tennessee this afternoon I like. Any of the over-under lines stick out? I think the ones involving, some solid defenses. Like, I kind of like the under 42.5 for Philly against Pittsburgh. I kind of like the under 42.5 for Dallas and the Bears. Who's Atlanta facing? Panthers. Over-unders at 41.5. The Giants at Seahawks. I mean, I could see both teams running the ball an awful lot in this game. I like Buffalo. I would tease it down to probably 9.5, but I'm going to still circle them. And I like Cincinnati as the road favorite. So those are the games I like a lot. Let's do a DraftKings. Can we do? Well, I'll post a DraftKings lineup on my Twitter. I'll put that in the chat right now, just so you got that. Go Buffalo Bills. Niners own the Rams like Packers own the Bears. Ooh. You think so? I don't know. I don't know, Bobby. We got Debo. Debo's out. They just got McCaffrey. I love what the 49ers are doing, but I also think the Rams are going to start to click here a little bit. So we'll see what happens. Henderson's going to be starting. I like Henderson a lot. Let me put my Twitter here before I forget. Yeah, let's I'll post a lineup there. Robert, I saw your lineup. Now that I understand some of the injuries that are in play today, I understand why you got who did you put in there? Foreman. I understand that. Malik Willis, might as well save the money, right? Taking him. DJ Moore, I don't get that, Bobby. Ew. The Dallas Cowboys defense? That ain't right, bro. That ain't right. Alright. The audience agrees with their one vote. The Bengals are going to win here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Get a short show today. Only 30 minutes. I got to do a little bit of yard work and... I think my sister's having a watch party for the Bears, but I forgot about that. Yeah, I should go to that. Then maybe spend this afternoon doing a little bit of yard work. So I appreciate you tuning in. Have a great Sunday, everyone. Hope your teams win. Hope your bets pay out. And yeah, have a great start to your week. Peace.